Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Delicious Etiquette series. Today's etiquette video is going to be all about the skin. Now, I get lots of messages from some of you asking me to share my skin plug with you, especially when I have just shared a nice photo of myself or maybe a video of myself that you watched and then you saw that my skin was glowing and shining and glistering and all of that. Well, I think that I like to think of myself as someone who has very good skin, and it's because of the way that I care for my skin. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how you can care for your skin so that it glows from without and within as well, and so that it just looks very beautiful and very lush and very pretty. I believe that when you have very good skin, it makes you feel very confident, it makes you feel bold, and it makes you feel very elegant, especially if you are a lady. And this is not to say that having good skin is not for the guys as well. It's very important for the guys to have good skin, but I'm laying more focus on the ladies in today's video. Now, before we go into the topic of today, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, join the family, subscribe and hit the notification bell just right beside it so you can get instantly notified whenever we upload a video. I upload food videos and etiquette videos so that we can all learn and grow and just do this life together with boldness and with more confidence. So subscribe to the channel and then like this video, of course, after watching it if you like what you watch. Now, let's go right into the topic for today. Skin. How do you get the bestest, glowy, most beautiful skin ever? I'll share it with you now. So before I share the etiquette tips that I have for you in today's video, it's important that I reiterate this point. Everyone has different skin types, everyone has different body types, and it's as a result of different factors ranging from genetics, from the environment where you live in, the kind of products you use, and how well you take care of your body. So just because sometimes you may be going through a phase in your life where your skin is not the best, it does not mean that that's how your skin is supposed to be, or you are not better, or you are not as good as the other person who has beautiful skin. You may just be going through a phase and you need to please take note of that. Everyone doesn't just have the same skin type, everyone doesn't have the same body type, and you need to be very aware of that. And sometimes what you guys even see with me as glowy, beautiful, lush skin is because I have loads and loads of light facing me right now. I have about 3 or 4 lights on me right now, and that tends to amplify the look of my skin. That's not to say that I don't have beautiful skin in real life. I do, because I'm really proud of my skin. I love to show my skin, my legs, my arms. Like, I really love to show it because I know that I have good skin. I don't have perfect skin because sometimes I still have some blemishes that comes and goes depending on the time of the month. For example, I know that my skin is not in the best condition during the time of the month. For us ladies, that's when we're seeing our period. I don't have the best of the best skins, but I know that I put in efforts into taking care of my skin, and I'm just going to share with you the tips that I put into taking care of my skin. So I just wanted to reiterate the point that everyone does not necessarily have the same skin, and then what works for me may not necessarily work for you, but there are some general guidelines that I think that everyone should follow that can help you just have clean, beautiful, and very glowy skin every time. And I'm going to share it all with you right now. The very first one that I put down here on my list is, now, skincare actually starts from within. The way your skin looks outside actually starts from inside. So it starts with the mindset. It starts with you deciding that you really want to actually have this good skin, and then you're really willing to put in the work that's required to get the good skin. And so that's why I said it starts from within. And then another point from that very point is, it matters what you put into your body. So if you keep loading your body with all sorts of rubbish and junk, but that's exactly what your body is going to give you in terms of the way you look, your body weight, and then of course how your skin looks as well. So it's very important that you take care of your skin from inside first. And how do you do that? By loading up on the right nutrients, eating your fruit and your veggies. I know you hear that a lot, but that's very important. Avoiding junk food as much as possible. Drinking lots and lots and lots of water, because water actually helps cleanse a lot of the toxins that cause harm to your body, and it can sometimes now show on the skin. So drinking lots of water, loading up on the right nutrients, just enjoying a well-balanced meal at all times, cutting down on the junk food that you eat as much as possible. I know that some people stay fed on junk food, yeah, like week in, week out, and then when they want to eat healthy, it's just it's just a few times in a week. I think you should make the healthy food you eat more, the bulk of the food, than the junk food that you eat. So cut down on the junk food drastically, eat the right things, load up on the right nutrients, and then just drink lots and lots and lots of water. And then of course, having peace of mind, having sanity actually also translates to what your skin is going to give you as well. So start by taking care of the skin from inside, because no matter how much work you do on the outside, if you are not taking good care of your skin from inside, your skin is still going to keep reproducing whatever it is you're putting inside. It's like you're building a house from the rooftop instead of starting from the foundation. So just look at it that way. So start from inside. Focus on taking care of the skin from inside out first. See the skin as, or see your body generally as, garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you put in is what your body is going to give you. So start by just ensuring that you're in the right state of mind, you're in the right frame of mind, you're peaceful, you're not stressing yourself out, and then of course you're loading your body with the right nutrients, feeding on your veggies and your fruit, and loading up on lots and lots and lots of water. That's the very first point on my list. The second point on my list is, after we're done focusing on taking care of the skin from inside, now what do we do from outside? The very second point would be for you to have a bath at least once every day, and then at least twice a day if you are in a hot season. So I know that different countries have different seasons, and sometimes it's kind of cold during the year, sometimes it's hot during the year. When it's cold during the year, regardless of how cold it is, it's important that you have a bath at least once every day. Very, very important. And then when you're taking a bath, focus on not just taking a bath as a routine, or having a shower that's just a routine for you to do. When you're doing that, have cleaning up your body in mind. So pay attention to how you clean, how you wash, like the different parts of your body require different level of care. So for your face, I know there's a different level of care that's required. For your underarm, there's a different level of care that's required. For your private area, for your feet, for your hand, for your everywhere. Just pay very close attention whenever you're taking a bath or whenever you're taking a shower, and you must do that at least once every day during the cold season. And then when it's the hotter periods where the heat is actually intense, ensure that you take your bath at least twice a day, especially for the ladies. As ladies, we tend to emit odors and different kind of stuff from our bodies, and then it's just important that we keep clean. And so during the hot season, it's very important and advisable that you have your bath at least twice a day, especially if you sweat quite a lot. The third tip on my list still is under taking a bath. It's advisable that you scrub your body at least once every week. It's very important to exfoliate the entire body. I know that some people focus on scrubbing their face and then neglect the entire body. But trust me, your whole body actually needs a good scrub at least once every week, just so that you can rid it of any of the dead skin cells or whatever it is that may have grown, or the oil pores. Sometimes oil pores are found on the skin as well, especially the back. You just want to ensure that you scrub, and I find that when you scrub your body consistently, at least once every week, your skin tends to become more silky. It tends to become more soft. Like you can literally even feel that it's a lot softer after you are done scrubbing. So invest in a very good scrub. I think they're really good, inexpensive ones that can help you achieve that. And then just scrub your entire body once every week. And then if you don't want to do it at home by yourself, you can visit a spa and just maybe make a weekly appointment to have them scrub your entire body. And then why I like to go to the spa sometimes, because I scrub my body at home, but sometimes I go to the spa because after experiencing the scrub at the spa, they put you in the sauna that literally just helps steam up your body, and that adds like extra softness and silkiness to the body. So pay attention to scrubbing your body at least once every week, at most 3 times a week, but don't scrub your body every day, please, just so that you can preserve your skin. Okay, the very fourth point on my list would be for you to moisturize your body. moisturize your entire body from your head to your toe. In fact, your hair is part of your body, so don't neglect it. So moisturize from your very head to your toe. Now think of moisturizer as food for your body. If you don't moisturize and feed your body with what it needs, it tends to wrinkle out really fast. Your skin starts to look old very fast. It starts to dry out really fast and become very shriveled, and you start to look older than your age basically. So that's why it's also important to invest in a good moisturizer, and every day, at least once a day, once you're done taking a bath, just ensure that you moisturize your body. And when you're moisturizing, pay attention. Don't just do like some people tend to do. No, you can even sit down and make it a therapeutic session. Just sit down, take the cream and just sit down there, lather your hand very well, then smoothing out your leg. Like start from your feet. You can start from anywhere you want, but I tend to start from the feet. Just ensure that I go into all of the corners of my toes, the back, the sole of my feet. Like just take my time and just moisturize. Then I work my way to the top, my entire body, my laps, I'm being graphic right now just so that you can get my point. Moisturize your elbow. Your elbow shouldn't look ashy. Don't forget your back. People tend to forget these things as well, as they tend to forget often. So just spend quality time moisturizing your body, because you are actually literally feeding your body with the right nutrients that it needs to stay supple and fresh and very silky. Okay, please, moisturizing should be like a very, very big part of your body schedule every day. So spend time moisturizing your body. Okay. The next point on my list would be for you to pay special attention to your facial care. The face is actually one of the most important parts of the entire body. Some parts require more care than the other, and then the face is actually one of those parts that require more care, not because it's what is seen, but because it's like it has the most delicate and the most sensitive features of the entire body. So you need to pay very close attention to your facial care, and under this I put ensure that you wash your face at least 2 times every day without fail, whether you're in a cold season or in a hot season. Wash your face in the morning when you wake up or when you're having a bath, and then wash your face before you go to bed. It's very important that you do that. And then of course, it's very important for you to moisturize your face. Now there are different moisturizers for the body. There are moisturizers that you can actually use for both the face and the body, but there are specific moisturizers for just the face. So if you have extra money, you can invest in the specific moisturizers that are just for the face, and then use it to moisturize your face. And then of course, undergo a facial routine at least once every week. This is very, very important, especially for the ladies. The guys also is quite important for you as well. But for the ladies, for so many obvious reasons, sometimes we don't even want to wear makeup for a long period of time. Having your facials just helps keep your skin glowy and fresh, and I recommend that you do your facials at least once every week. You can do it from the comfort of your house. I do mine from the comfort of my house with all natural ingredients that you can literally find in your kitchen, like very inexpensive ingredients. And I put a video together. I'm going to share the video. If you're a part of my membership group, then you would definitely have access to the video. And just in case you want to be a part of our membership group, just click on the link in the description box down below, and then you join. Of course, you need to pay just a tiny stipend to be a part of the group. There are other perks, but one of the perks that you get to enjoy when you join the membership is that you have access to the facials video. I'm making it a perk. It wasn't a perk before, but now after today, it will be a perk for everyone who is a member of the Zalicious channel. So click the link in the description box below if you want to have access to the facial video, and then the ingredients that I use to make my facial. Is like literally a step-by-step guide on my facial routine every week, and I definitely recommend it for everyone because I use like literally ingredients that you find in your kitchen that are very inexpensive, and the process is very easy. So you definitely want to get the guide for yourself. Okay, so pay attention to your facial skin, and then of course use your sunscreen every day, whether you're staying at home or whether you're going out. I advise that you use sunscreen. If you can buy a moisturizer that already contains sunscreen, that would be nice, so you can protect your whole skin from the sun. If not, you can invest in sunscreen for just the face and your neck and your arms area, and then just ensure that you put on sunscreen every day. Trust me, guys, I never used to pay attention to when people would say, oh, wear sunscreen on your face and all, until I started to notice the effect of the sun rays on my skin. And I'm like, nah, I took matters into my own hands and I started to use sunscreen, and I can actually tell the difference between using sunscreen to protect your skin and then just leaving your skin open to the sun, especially if you live in a country like Nigeria where it's always literally sunny for the most part of the year. So focus your attention on your facial skincare, because it's actually very, very important. The next point would be to limit your exposure to the sun. I know that I already said use sunscreen, but using sunscreen is not a license for you to go under the sun and start to play. Only go under the sun when you know you absolutely have to be under the sun. And even still, try as much as possible to limit the amount of time that you spend under the sun, and try to stay in a cool, fresh, aerated area or room or wherever, but just try as much as possible to limit the amount of time that you spend under the sun if you can. And then if you must be in the sun, make sure you wear sunscreen. Whether you are in the sun or not, make sure you wear sunscreen. Okie dokie. The next tip on my list would be pay attention to food allergies. Now, a lot of people do not actually believe or think that some certain food can cause some certain reactions in their body, especially those in this part of the world. They feel like, oh, they eat everything and they really don't pay attention to it. Some people are actually allergic to certain food ingredients. I, for one, for example, whenever I eat peanuts, I tend to break out a lot on my face. Whenever I eat anything that has dairy in it, I tend to get bloated around my tummy area. So because I paid attention to it, I started to realize that these foods actually cause these things in my body, and then it makes me limit them or eliminate them completely from my diet. And then just because sometimes when I tell people, oh, peanut makes me break out, they laugh at me. I'm like, no, it's not true. Peanut doesn't make you break out. I eat peanuts and I don't break out. Yeah, just because you don't break out doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't react negatively to the food. So pay attention to food allergies, and just pay attention to how you react to different foods generally. For me, I know that there's certain things that I eat during my period that my body doesn't accept, but I can eat it on a normal day when I'm not seeing my period, and my body would accept it. So you need to pay attention to food allergies, because what you eat actually also comes out on your skin. So if you're prone to oily skin, try as much as possible to avoid oily foods. And if you have very dry skin, look for foods that will give you help make your skin glow and moisturize, like avocados or things like carrots and foods that are rich in vitamin C's and all. So you need to really pay attention to the food that you put into your body, and then your allergic reactions to them if you have any. Okay. The next point on my list would be pay attention to the texture of the clothing that you are wearing. Now, a lot of people do not know this, but sometimes your body can react to the texture of your clothes, of your clothing. So if you, for example, are in a hot country like Nigeria, you want to try to avoid things like silk, especially when you know you're going under the sun. Avoid things like chiffon, because it doesn't react really well with your body. Rather put on warm clothing that actually just helps absorb heat and makes your body feel like a hug when you wear it. And then just basically pay attention to the texture of the fabric that you wear. Try as much as possible to avoid harsh fabric that do not allow your skin to breathe whenever you wear them. And then try as much as possible to avoid tight clothing. You don't want things that are very tight and like unnecessary, like just grabs your whole skin, and then it's impossible for you to breathe in them when you wear them. Ensure that you wear comfortable clothing at all times. The next point on my list would be for you to rest as much as possible. Avoid stress. Stress causes harm to your body generally, and sometimes it can be seen on the skin. Your skin starts to sag, you start to look very dull, you start to look very dark. Stress is not good for your body in any way. Stop embracing stress. Distress as much as possible. Try as much as possible to not get involved in things that cause you stress, whether it's mental stress, whether it's physical stress, whether it's spiritual stress. Just try as much as possible to just put stress far away from you. And you can do that by avoiding negative people, negative situations, just avoiding work that just stresses you out. Find a better way to get your job done without stressing too much about it. But ensure that whatever you do, you get enough rest. And then also on my list, I also put that you must try and get adequate sleep, at least sleep at least 6 hours every day. I tend to do 8 hours because I really love my sleep. But if you can't do 8 hours, at least get 6 hours of good rest, because something certainly happens in your body when you rest. And I'm sure that that's why God created rest as an activity that's mandatory. So please take some time and just rest. And by rest, I mean sleep. Get quality sleep every single day. Okie dokie. The last point that I put on my list, which is certainly not the only points that there is, I'm going to ask you guys for some pointers later, but the last one on my list would be for you to use collagen supplements. Now, a lot of people always ask me, Winifred, what is collagen supplements? Now, your body usually or is supposed to naturally produce collagen on its own, but as you advance in age, your body reduces the quality and the quantity of collagen that it produces. And so you need to load up on supplements that just help boost the collagen production in your body. Now, what does collagen do? Collagen helps you with beautiful skin. It aids skin growth, skin care, skin growth, skin development. It also aids hair, skin, nails, bones. Like collagen does a lot. You can read up on it later. I don't want to go into the scientific aspect of it, but you can read up on collagen and what it does for your body, and then ensure that you're loading up on your collagen supplement. Find a good one with a good and healthy dosage, and then use it, and try as much as possible to use it consistently with some vitamin C, and then drinking lots of water, loading up your body with the right nutrients, exercising regularly, and all of those other things I've mentioned above would definitely help you and help your skin stay popping like all the freaking time. Okay, all right guys, that's all that I have on my list for today's skin etiquette video. Now, if you have some other tips that you want to share with all of us so that we can learn more about how to take care of our skins, please kindly leave a comment in the comment section down below. And don't forget, if you want access to my facial routine that I do every week using all natural food ingredients, join our membership. It's just a few stipends for you to join every month. So just join the membership and you have access to it, along with some other perks that I know that you'd also love as well. So just click the link in the description box down below, and then you can just follow through with the instructions from there. All right guys, I'll see you next time with another etiquette video. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing out right now. Take care guys.